many years I didn't speak English. Almost I spent 25 years in Japan and in Korea. Even I come back to the United States, we are living family together, mostly speak Japanese or Korean. So this is a good chance to practice my English. Therefore, sometimes, I really couldn't express my thinking, my idea. So I want you to use your brain to catch that, what that means. I want to begin with what is the truth. Before I speak what is the truth, I want to say what is universal principle. I told you we could not accomplish our idea or the idea country or the idea society or the idea family, idea man. Why? We didn't know that one word, we didn't know practical truth and concrete truth. For instance, when you want to build a house, or beautiful house, beautiful mansion, beautiful building, that's only concept. Then maybe by concept, maybe you give you certain satisfaction. But if you want 100% satisfaction, you have to know what kind of building. You have to have a blueprint. Without the blueprint, beautiful palace, beautiful building, just concept, nice, just picture. That's why until today, most of the religious or philosophical the concept, that is the truth is most just concept, except scientific physics. This is very concrete, very practical. That's why today we advanced such a physical society. Now is the time we have to have spiritual truth more concretely, practically. We have to have a blueprint, otherwise we never accomplish it. So what is it, one example, many religions, they want to unify together. But until today we tried all methods of the means to unite the religion together, but we could not accomplish it. Even our, our Catholics, Roman Catholics, and also British, Orthodox, they want to unite together. There's priests, high priests, they speak 1 day, 2 days, later they separate. Why? If you want to unite together, religion together, not only religion, science of the religion together, not only science of religion together, philosophy together, or the academic, all kind of teaching together, unless we can become all those fields one together, we never have a peace. As far as contradicting each other, against each other, we have no peace in society. So if we want to unite together, there's only one method. That is, universal principle of all the teachings. If you have a common principle of a universal principle teachings of all the teachings, then there is possibility to unite the religion together, academic teaching together, philosophy together. Therefore, after I traveled the whole world giving lecture, I thought if we unite together and bring the peace for the mankind, we got to find a universal principle from all the teaching of the academy, religion, and the philosophy, science. Therefore, this is the universal principle of all the teachings. That is why no more separation between the religion and the religion. Not only that, religion of the academy teaching, also philosophy or science. Therefore, we have a hope of unity and peace in the future. That's this universal principle, such an important thing. Not only that, how much is the beautiful universal principle? It's not concrete blueprint. You cannot do it. For instance, you have to, human education. We have to have a good man or the good character, idea man, education. But what is idea man? You without the blueprint or the teaching of the idea man, blueprint of the idea man, you never. Mm-hmm. So also we establish a good society, good country, ideal country, heavenly kingdom. Without the blueprint of the heavenly kingdom, just speaking heavenly kingdom doesn't help. Therefore, this universal principle, including also practical and concrete blueprint. Mm-hmm. At the same time, how to establish practical means. Therefore, you need universal principle plus blueprint plus method how you can do practicing. Mm-hmm. Therefore, we have a hope for someday. This is not only my saying. Some person who heard my divine principle, my universal principle, some people said that, Papa-san, you accomplish all the mission in your life. That I discovered, I spoke the universal principle of the whole teaching. Now only we need a time schedule. So, Papa-san, maybe you don't accomplish in your lifetime. We are here, we do it. But I said, no, I want to accomplish before I die. Why? How much you have, all can you know that unless you don't have a smart and practical wisdom and also wise idea, you can't do it. So the more wise man, more smart man do work in a short period, less money, less effort, you bring the most big result. That's why somebody else might do it. If I made a whole blueprint in here, I could not accomplish. Then somebody by the blueprint will do it. But less, you are not wise enough. So many time you spend, so many effort you spend, so many money you spend, so many, way you can spend. But if you are smart enough, then you can shorten. Mm. That's why, I want to accomplish idea within my lifetime. Therefore, even my age, sure I'm enthusiastic. Because my deal and my mission really burning in my heart. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, I need somebody cooperate with me. Mm. Jesus, he wanted the 12 people. I need some people too. I tell you, now it's a very good chance. If I born before this age, it is impossible. But after this age, also impossible. Why? In this century, if we don't accomplish it, human beings will be perished. So many sacrifices. You know why? Now we have a destructive power or the atomic energy. Mm. So, if we don't accomplish it, result will be harvested by our cause of the big war by atomic. Many people said atomic war never come, so it will never come. Because, well, that is, if we fight together by atomic, then we co-perish, we perish together. That is, nothing benefit for us. By that Russian reason, many people think, we have no Third World War. But there's a possibility of two reasons. First reason, emotional upset make people blind. Can you understand? So the other reason, we are not the perfect man. That is why not perfect man, always there is kind of a mistake. Therefore, if we want to stop this tragedy of this, we have to accomplish. I'm not just, standing and teaching to just like a class or like this. I have a mission to stop the Third World War, bring it to peace and heavenly kingdom. That I have a big mission, big, thought I have. Therefore, this moment is a very serious moment. So, universal principle I teach you, common teaching, or the universal teaching of all the teaching is must be based on the academic, not the religious. You know why? Religious, you mean is people, you believe or not, that is, you are free. But indispensable in academic teaching, this is not free. You got to know. Otherwise, you lose yourself, your society, your country, your whole world. Therefore, this is indispensable in academic teaching. That is why you can teach the all people, every place, everywhere. I watched the DVD of the Professor Sunrise.
Michael Sander.
Sunrise.
Michael Sander. Sander.
How do you spell
Thunder.
it? Michael,
Sanders, I guess.
Michael Sanders?
Yeah, Michael Sanders. I guess Sander. Harvard professor who wrote a book about what is justice.
Okay.
He's one of the very famous men. His 1 hour lecture, it costs $1,000, so expensive. But he speaks, he is what is righteous. But he is a famous, professor. We need righteous society, so righteous. But his teaching, just our debate on the discussing, partially there is no definition of what is righteous. But if you really understand my lectures, righteous mean is, we know what that means. Righteous means benefit for the all. Righteous society means is the benefit of the all. If you understand my lecture, you can teach any kind of thing clearly, concretely, practically. Therefore, I want you to be the leader of this country, spiritual leader of this country, the educator of this country, political leader of this country, to save this world. Enough you can have the teaching and knowledge within here. Therefore, I want you to be really, not just hearing lecture. All right, I want to save this country. I want to save this world. I want to stop the Third World War. Changing world is very difficult. Everything impossible, but it's very simple if you understand. Change politics, never change politics, just change the power. Democratic Party to the Republican Party come and go. Never change the society, the country. Changing a country means change man. This is, unless change the man, I really born again or re-educate yourself, recreate yourself, there is no change. If you change it yourself, you become new man, then automatically it's a new family. New family, yourself also contribute to your workplace, your job place. There is a new job place. New family and the new job place together, this is a new society, then automatically new society come. Then that's extended to new country. unless you born again, or unless you new man, or unless you recreate yourself, there is no hope. So recreating yourself seems very complicated. How I can recreate? Recreate people is very simple. That the key point of the new man or good man, that is divine spirit within me. Not the divine spirit in heaven or church, that doesn't help, just concept. Divine spirit within me, which is divine conscience. If you become a conscious man, never hurt others. Always you help others. That's the man we needed. Then beyond the law, beyond the moral ethic, then peaceful family. So also not only conscious man bring the peaceful family, also conscious man work hard. That will bring the prosperity too. Peace and the prosperity. This is the happiness of human life. Based on the peace and the prosperity, beauty and love. Why? Conscious man is a good guy. That is that you behave everything that the beautiful man. How much you are conscious man, truthful man, you don't behave with just the concept of good. When you behave, act beautiful. Beauty automatically come. Automatically beauty come, then what? Automatically love each other. You don't have to say love others, love this. Bible said, Confucius said, no. So everything come naturally spring out. If you become conscious man, good man, then good man behave, then is the beautiful behavior. When you become beautiful man, then automatically naturally you can love each other. Then peace and prosperity, beautiful family and lovely family come. Also job places come, society will come. It's a key point. If you miss this key point, billions, thousands of methods, all you can use it. Missing key point is nothing. That's why, today many Christians, 6,000 years, 2,000 years, the Christian, they really, put his effort. All they tried, but the Christianity did. They didn't know what the key point of the Bible. If you remember, you know everything in the Bible, whole scripture. If you miss the key point of the Bible, good for nothing. Key point of the Bible, to establish heavenly kingdom, which we lost in the beginning of the Garden of Eden. Keep on of the Bible, the restoration of the Garden of Eden, which is the heavenly kingdom, begin with restoration of yourself. That means born again. That is why unless you're born again, you never enter the heavenly kingdom, you never establish the heavenly kingdom. This is the point. You lose this point, and then all scripture, what for it? Unfortunately, today the Christianity, we have all kinds of 400, 500 denomination, but we don't find any denomination born again and establish heavenly kingdom denomination. Just cross, nothing about the cross, nothing about the cross. That is why if you're missing a key point, all the things, there's nothing. So we are establishing heavenly kingdom. Very simple. Restoration of the mankind, myself. Restoration of the mankind, accomplishment. The ideal man of the restoration of the ideal man, with myself. It's very simple. Just restore the divine conscience within me. Consciousness is why always seeking good. Because this is a divine spirit. That is the reason. Divine spirit within us. Not in the animal, not in the monkey. If you divine spirit within the monkey Monkey must be conscientious. Monkey is just, animalistic, fresh instinct all. You have to know, we have to know very clear. Therefore, idea man is just restoration of the key point, is divine conscience. Conscience is not the just conscience, divine conscience within me. Divine conscience is not in, you can't find any conscience in heaven or church or anything. Yourself within you. That is why make oneness with God, that means the divine spirit with my divine conscience. Therefore, if you live consciously, to say the humanism, if you know God or another concept of, if you know our concept of the God or not, if you live with conscience, divine conscience, this is the humanity. This is bringing today's peaceful society. However, you go to the church, you have a faith in God, you don't live with divine conscience yourself. Dark age. This is the thing you got to understand. Therefore, my teaching is always practical. So sooner or later, man will rest. I told you, will restore the divine conscience which is within me. That divine conscience, that what the God and me says is oneness in God. First time in oneness in God. Not only that, conscience is a very practical way of life. Oh, this is also concretely within me goodness. Just God in the abstract. This is the conscience concretely within you. Therefore, this is, but the universal principle is very concrete and very practical. Also, not only that, this is very necessary, but useful. Therefore, this is indispensable knowledge. Therefore, I have freedom whether I believe or not. No. Beyond that, you got to understand it's indispensable. If you don't know, you lose yourself. Not only that, you lose your family, you lose your society, your country. Therefore, I want you to really understand and listen very carefully. Then, universal principle begins with chapter of the truth. Why I begin with chapter of the truth? Because many people, they think, or they speaking the truth, but actually, it's not the truth. The A truth and D truth is different. A truth and the
A truth and the truth.
The truth is universal, common, But A truth is my opinion. Many people, my opinion, like the truth, they big mistake. Especially, world of the philosophy, they used their wise man's name or some famous man's name to justify it. But the religion is furthermore more trouble. Why? They use God's name and spiritual revelation. By that they really strongly justified. Therefore, we got to understand what the A truth and the D truth, Then now we have to teach the people before we speak the truth, what is the truth? We have to define what is the truth. Today, if I say, today I want to speak the truth, many people are skeptical. Wow, why Christianity, the religion or the philosophy itself, divided, fighting each other. Many people say, no, we never know the definition of truth or the real truth. Just when we are studying, many people think truth is like a minister's sermon or something, philosophical, debate. They don't really, why they don't believe it? Because why they are skeptical, like elephant, you know. Blind man touch the one part of the elephant, they speak as if they're elephant like part. But unless you open your eye, you see, liberate from subjective, blind touching to the opening eyes to see the totally, objectively. So, even partial truth today, many people, because blind man touched in the leg, elephant look like a telephone pole. Partially right, totally wrong. If totally wrong, then this is perished. But still, the religion, philosophy, those things is going on, is partially right. That the partially right, that means partially, not totally. That is why still fighting each other. So one day, men who opened, actually God made it man to see things objectively. Then how you want to see things objectively here? Why people can't see things objectively and totally? Because follow of man become very selfish rather than public-minded. That's why see things very selfishly, partially, rather than public mind, objectively, all. That is the reason. Especially today, man is very subjective. That is why subjective view. Also, man itself, follow man. However you observe yourself, you never see the true man. Yourself, the man itself become, follow man, very sinful, a criminal man. Then however you see, analyze, you see by your subjective mind, you see objective, very difficult. That is why natural science really developed, but the human science is really behind it. Nobody knows, even today, who I am, where we come from, why we are living. You know why? Because my view is very subject to my partial view. At the same time, myself also follow man abnormal. That is why the human science is so behind it. This is reason. But natural science is so natural, nature is as it is from the creation. But the man is not as it is from creation. Really, abnormally changed. That's the reason. So today, why people are skeptical, they emphasize their partial view as a whole truth, especially religious field. Use God's name. As far as they use God's name, they thought absolutely they are right. Also, as far as they use speech revelation, they think as of a real truth. Then this is the big mistake. Then, important today also reason that why people are skeptical. Also, they were the disorder of the truth. I told you, even the Bible, whole 66 volume of the Bible, you lost the key point. Key point of the Bible is establish the heavenly kingdom by the born again. Jesus is the one, he really speaks to the who will be saved. That man is born again. But today Christian, nobody emphasizes. Why? Satan is very smart. Give everything but take the key point. Today, Satan give a democracy. All right, you can democracy. But take the key point of the public spirit. That is a selfish democracy, that's the problem. You can have a freedom, but with the freedom without the public spirit, that is license. That's why, Satan always takes the key point. Today, Christianity, 2,000 years of Christianity, what Jesus said in the spiritual, I have no disciple. All disciple is Apostle Paul disciple. So nobody teaching, read my teaching. I said, unless you're born again, you never enter the heavenly kingdom. There is redemption, That is not my teaching. Also, Jesus' spirit, love and truth is not really emphasized. They go to the church, their ceremony and blessing, things like that.
Well, how can man be born again? Let me just ask you that. How can we be born again?
Okay, I will tell you later.
All right. Okay.
Born again means actually this is the ideal man.
Okay.
So ideal man, center is, I told you, conscious man. If you have all kind of knowledge, everything you have, if you don't have a conscience, it's all forced. How much you have a faith in God, you are not unconscientious, religion, unconscious faith, good for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
How much you are loving each other, loving, conscientious love, this is true love. Unconscious love, this is tragedy and trouble. So knowledge you have, you don't have a conscience. Misuse the knowledge, destroy the whole society. That is true. What that means, the true religion, the true love, the true knowledge, true. If you have a strong man, you are a conscious man, then you can use your help for the good purpose. Unconscious man, violence. That's why true means not difficult. Divine conscience within you, that's the man. That's the key point. So therefore, however you know the whole Bible, you miss the key point, nothing. Here, if you believe that Jesus who died for your sin on the cross, redempted your sin, then you enter the heavenly kingdom. Heavenly kingdom is not the place, not the environment. Heavenly kingdom is yourself, your good character of the love and truth. This is thing. Garden of Eden is so nice environment, but lost your character, then it's hell. How you enter the heavenly kingdom if you do not be born again with love and truth? That place becomes hell. That's all Christianity, the whole religion. Salvation means entering the environment of the heavenly kingdom, beautiful place. Unless you are beautiful, everything is ugly, everything hell. They do not know that the most important key point. Not entering the environment. If you born again yourself, even your hell, you can change the heaven. This is important. But today, no religion, no any other teaching emphasizing. Jesus himself only said that heavenly kingdom within you. This is thing, but nobody understands that. Just pass away. So second thing, right order. If you don't have right order of the truth, for instance, today the materialism, the spiritualism, both are right. Materialism without spirit, good for nothing. Also spiritualism without material, you cannot survive. Both are right. But, materialism becomes subject to view, subject point. The material control, spirit, then the corruption is coming. That the spirit must be subject, control material. Then spirit and material both are right. That also, I don't want to say this, men and women, this basic human being, the same value, man subject, woman is object. This is the, but woman becomes subject, man become object, and then this is unhappy. Here, frankly speaking, I can tell you, and the woman is very, subjective. She's capable, so she's subjective, then also she do business and she's the president of the company thing, Husband is not that, but she's not satisfied. She won't be satisfied. Men behave like a man, subjective, capable, good character, something really leading woman. This kind of man, woman will expect. This is the original, basic, idea. This is practical world. Sometimes a man is not like a man. More weak than, more incapable than a woman, then it become object. That in a practical situation. But I'm talking in ideal state, studies of the creation, man. That's why God created the man taller than the woman, bigger than the woman, stronger than the woman. So also woman always expecting it, man like a man to bravely and capably, good heart to guide and leading. Man, this is really woman expecting. Today the problem is always not right order. That is why you have to have have a right order. If you have a knowledge, if your order is disorder, then it's a problem. Also, you have to understand total view. However, you know what is a man, what is society, what is the country, what is the universe. You have to have a total view. So, truth must have the key point, right order of the truth, total view of the truth. You have to have. Then, next question. Why we have to know the truth? Many people, I told you before, truth is like a philosophy, like a debate, a sermon, some kind of knowledge. Truth is you got to know the truth. Why truth teach? What is a man? Also, what is the universe? Furthermore, what is God? If you do not know the truth, then you do not know what is man. At the same time, knowledge of man, truth also teaches what the purpose of the man. Not only the purpose, also truth teaches man's life law. Life law, we are physical existence, that is, without knowing the physical law, I am sick. Not only that, also physical, not only physical law, truth also teaches the spiritual law. Therefore, you can have a good character and a good heart. You become a good man. Not only a healthy man, also you can teach a good man. Therefore, if you not know the truth, you know what is man. Also, what is the man's purpose? What is man's life law? That is why today all problem is we do not know the truth about the man. That is why we do not know what is the man, why we are living for. So what is our life law? At the same time, if we do not know truth God, then what is God? What is the God existed for? What is God's universal dispensation? So also we do not know nature of all those things. Without knowing the truth, what is the mineral kingdom, what is plant kingdom, without knowing just plant kingdom, you eat the poison or things like this, That is all. We have life law of the animal kingdom, monkey, lion, anything, plant kingdom. That is why this truth is very, not only our concept or sermon concept or just on a school desk. This is a truth law that practically teaches what is the man, what is the God, what is the universe, and what the purpose of it, what the life law is. This is indispensable. This is knowledge or the true knowledge, universal knowledge for a human being. Therefore, that is why God, we growing, then we were 5, 6, 7 years old, and our conscious start to develop, then automatically children ask, Daddy, what is this? Mommy, what is this? What is brother this? Then people have a nature, instinctive nature to seeking the truth, to know understanding. That is the reason. So this is indispensable knowledge. That is what practical knowledge, we have to know it. And unfortunately, we lost the most important. We know the physical truth, but unfortunately, our human truth. You know why I told you human is very selfish. So ceasing is selfish, is subjectively, not objectively. Also, man itself, follow man, that's abnormal man. However you analyze, you see, then you can see original man or the original status. That is why, like Jesus, not follow man. So he sees things objectively, and also he sees himself, divine man. That is why his talking is right. This is thing. That is why, we must know the truth, indispensable truth. Then, truth about human, man is love and truth. Emotional, so man is emotional existence, beauty and love. Also truth means law of the conscience, rational law or instinctive law. That's why man is actually emotional, beauty and love. Also, human psychology of the fresh instinct, as conscientious instinct, rational instinct. This is the our human law. Then, how we find the truth? Truth within the things. Truth is within the things, is innate life law. Therefore, if you like to know physical law, physical, things in the universe, so what is the law of the universe? Law of the universe is central star and rotating revolution. So you can see the universal truth in the universe, not only special. So truth of the mineral kingdom within the mineral. So you can observe the mineral, then you can find mineral law within it as the physical law. So also at that certain mineral is like as a chemical law. So within the life as a life law, this is the truth. So a plant means the plant within the plant, like a biological law. So animal within the animal as instinctive law. Same thing, man's law within the man. So I got emotional law and rational law and conscience law as animalistic instinct law within it. Then what is the definition of the truth? First of all, truth must be universal. Like a physical law like universal, same thing like a spiritual law, anything must be first universal. Second, however universal or reasonable reason, you have to prove it within the fact, with reality. That mean might be scientific. Scientific mean is the first universal law, universal principle. Second thing is you have to, however you can speak, logically, reasonably you can speak. Is it true or not? Sometimes Hippocrates, not Hippocrates, even sophistic person speak very reasonably, very sophistic. But so like a religion, they make a certain reason sophistic. But is it true or not? You have to prove it. Like this, you're the blessing. You're blessing. That means you live happily. With living happily, the blessing that is only deceiving. So you have to have a heavenly lineage. Then you have to have a heavenly lineage. You have to change the heavenly man. Without just heavenly blessing and whatever this and that, without reality, you can't prove it. This is not scientifically not truth. In this world, religion is one of the most flawed,
Flawed?
Flawed. Okay.
You know why? Blessing or anything, nothing. God cannot lift up even piece of paper by himself. However you ask blessing to the God, God cannot bless you. God is a principle. Blessing, you know the truth and you act to behave yourself, then you can have it. This is the principle. You can pray the whole of your life. Can you lift up the piece of paper? God says, no. I can pick up a piece of paper through you. God himself. God gave the whole, thing to us. Follow the truth, we can behave. We act, then we can have it. I don't want to criticize this, but we are Liberal the Moon, his character itself. Why I left. I told you, 3 months I lived with him. First world tour. First world tour, 3 months I lived in one room with him together. Then I see his character and lifestyle. Man, it teach the all kind of truths, good things you can teach the truth. Important thing is not the teaching. Teaching without character, without behavior, this is hypocrisy. Sometimes, often, people who speak good things must be good men. No. Sometimes, men who speak good things, they're more hypocrisy than other people. Laymen they don't speak good things, but still they are humanistic. So then, I really realize. So, blessing, or many good words they said that, that is, you can bring it more contribution, you bring it, then you have a more blessing to the God. How much contribution you can give, nothing comes. Unless you work hard, you will never gain anything. This is the principle. Happiness based on your good character and your hard work. This is the principle. Not anything you pray, the money fly over, gold coming from the earth. Nothing happens. I told you. God to be respected, but rely on yourself. That's why Jesus said, you must perfect as the Heavenly Father perfect. Not just rely on, God is respectful because He is Creator. He is great. That is why you can respect Him, you thank Him, but not rely on Him. Rely on yourself. That you must be perfect as the Heavenly Father perfect. But however you perfect yourself, but you are doing not for yourself, to the happiness of all. This is the basic principle of the religion. Respect of God and believe yourself as a perfect and do for others, not for yourself. This is the basic principle. My teaching is very simple. Therefore, truth must be universal, same thing, like scientific must be proven in the reality. Otherwise, sometimes a sophisticated person, they speak very reasonably. Also, some religious people, they use God's name or our spirit revelation or the Bible, things like authority, then they try to justify it. That is why, for instance, when you have a judgment on the court, you can speak all kinds of things. Some kind of evidence come, everything is turned over. Reality. This is the reality more than speaking. Speaking, you can justify this and that. Thirdly, truth must be educational to change the man, develop the society. Without educational, without development, also this is useful, necessary for the human life. Therefore, if you do not know the truth, you have no way to educate yourself, no way to develop society, culture, civilization, also useful for your daily life. Useless, not educational, not advancing your life, is good for nothing. So, especially religious, they use God's name or spiritual revelation as if supreme or the highest, most truth they are speaking, but actually useless. Truth gives you freedom, but if you join any religious group, we restrict it and freedom right away. Therefore, you have to be careful. Thirdly,
I'm sorry, but what was that point you said that
First one,
truth will set you free? Is that what you're saying? Or not set you free? And the truth, you in order to go.
Truth gives you freedom.
It gives you.
But
freedom.
the religious truth is not,
Well, religious free.
Yeah.
Religious. You have to sacrifice something.
That means not the truth. That is one of the concept. That's why, when I join a religious group, truth give you freedom, The more you have a base, more you restrict it. Then you left from the church, they are perfectly free.
Well, that is correct. And
That is, they are not the truth,
It's not that if it restricts you, but you have to. Your evil part of your character has to be restricted. Is that right? I'm a little bit.
I think sometimes religious restrictions are good. If, for instance, a religion tells you you should not sleep with someone else's wife, you're restricted. You don't have that freedom.
That's right.
So that type of restriction is good. But the restriction that says you have to do this schedule, you have to give everything to me, you have to. Those type of restrictions are a misuse of that.
Okay.
I tell you.
All right.
And beyond the truth, conscientious way of life, you can freely, you can yourself But if you want to, join the religious group, then this is the God revelation, this and that, by that, they restrict you. But, as you said, in religion, in a religion, there's many, many good teaching there. That the good teaching never give you restriction or anything. Why? Good teaching is a good thing that you can perform anytime. That is why. Good teaching itself, never restrict you. Therefore, in the Bible or in a religion, good teaching, that is make you freedom. But sometimes there are self-concept or the self-justification of the truth that give you restriction. That's why you have to know how to distinguish it. Then next, why we cannot see the truth as a truth? Why we can see the truth today? Why we can see the truth? So many people, they try to understand the truth, but they couldn't see the truth. First reason I told you. Men who have an occupied concept, the occupied concept you have, then you can see things.
Preconcept.
Preconcept you have, you can. That's why Jesus, 2,000 years ago, priest or the high priest, those Jewish people, they are really waiting for the Messiah. They are really waiting for the good teacher. But when Jesus comes, first they are against the priest or the high priest, those people. Why? They're waiting for the Messiah or the good teacher. That's why they have to follow the Jesus first. But actually they are Muslim because they pre-concept by Old Testament. That is why you have a pre-concept you can't follow. Then next you have a greedy mind. I want to be saved. I want to be blessed.
Greedy mind.
Greedy. I want to be saved and I want to be blessed. Think like this, then greedy mind, you cannot see things truly. Also, thirdly, you have a fear. You don't believe it, you will be punished. You will be cursed. You will go to hell. Something like those. You captured by the fear, you can't see things. Then next you can emotionally, emotionally, or for instance, in Korea, in Japan, they have their own. In India, they have their own religion or their own thing like that. Or Christianity is come from the other country. So emotionally, this is not my national religion. Things like this, they cannot see things. Therefore, if you want to, so next, you can say religiously, you have, by God's name, you can self-justified, by revelation also self-justified, So there you can see things. Therefore, you have to be free from religious, those self-concept. This is very important. So how you can see
self-concept?
Yeah, you build your self-concept.
Oh, your own personal prejudices. Okay.
Therefore, then how you can see that you see things truly, then how you can sing the truly that begin with pure mind. Take all this, dirty concept to wipe out. then you have to become the pure heart. Therefore, Jesus said, unless you become like a child. Buddha said, empty mind. Unless empty up, totally empty up your mind, or you're like a child with a pure mind. Then somebody asked me, Papa-san, how did you know the universal principle? That, I take all the concept out. Finally, I take the concept out of the religion too. I deny the religion. I deny the perfect 100%. I deny the all concepts, all the teaching. This is easy, but denying God, denying religious God, this is very difficult. Why? That strongly, if you deny that, that you will be cursed, you go to hell. But unless you deny everything in the purity, 100% purity, you can. If you become 100% purity, then purity you can see. God gave us within us to. If you become a pure mind, pure heart, then ceasing is purity. That means really is. Therefore, you have no bias. So like a physical law, physical you can see as totally same thing like this. Human, yourself, you can see the clearly. Then, what is the purpose of the understanding the truth? I don't know. You understand truth, which is the universal principle, then give you the common value of the all human and the whole universe, and the common purpose. By that, the common value of the common purpose, why we can unite it together, we can cooperate together. By that, we can solve the human problem, and we can accomplish the human ideal for the heavenly kingdom by heavenly man. That is why we have to study. Without knowing common value of the man and all things, or the common purpose of the. So today, all we are separating because we don't find common value. That is why philosophy or the all teaching contradicting each other, because the view of the value is different. Next, their view of the purpose is different. Because as far as the view of our view of the human, of the universe, this is always contradiction coming. Also, purpose of the human and the universe coming. Then trouble for the contradicting. That philosophical contradiction come of the view of the value. Also, all teaching is contradiction coming, teaching of the human purpose. That unless we